What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Just got back from the Bill Nicholson pub, which is opening on the it's opening on the Inter Milan friendly, so you got to check that out. Check out the content. We've got a great interview with the new owner. They've just changed ownerships and all that, so you got to check that out. But before we do that, let's talk about some news that's happened today. Toby, Alderweireld's it's happened now, isn't it?
Yeah, his
release clause has expired.
As of 5 p.m. today, his release clause has officially expired, which means no team can now activate that release clause with a 25 million bid. There are rumours that Spurs are going to demand 40 million now for any suitors, but given that no one went in for 25, you expect no one's going to go in for 40.
But if he doesn't sign a contract, he goes for free at the end of the season.
Correct. So I think it's good news for us. I'm happy about that. I think there was a lot of paranoia for the last 2 years that someone was going to activate this release clause.
Yeah, Man U fans getting on their high horse, thinking they've still got that pull from what they had before,
But it's weird. It just ended up not happening. Nothing materialised. No one went in for the bid. The only one who ever came close was Roma, and that never really happened. So I wonder why no one decided to activate the clause for a player of his quality. But there you have it. Spurs are going to be. Looks like
don't ask any questions. Let's. Toby is our player now, hopefully for the season.
Will he sign a contract?
I don't see why he wouldn't, unless he has a club in mind he wants to go to for free. He maybe, if he goes for free, he can demand a lot more wages at a different club. I don't know. But the same goes for Eriksen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, look, it remains to be seen. I personally think he will sign the contract, but I can see why if he didn't want to sign the contract, just because it'll be much easier for him to move, and I think he'll be able to ask for a lot more wages if he doesn't sign that contract.
Definitely puts us in a stronger position in the sense that Toby kind of knows that he's wanted at Spurs, and he knows that any club could have bid 25 million and no one did.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that kind of puts us in a stronger position in that sense, that he knows where he's wanted. But I don't know why no one came in. But look, let's hope
he had a great season, didn't he?
Yeah, really. And he didn't suffer from injuries or anything. And look, let's hope he signs on. Let's hope that they can get back to the drawing board, get back to the negotiating table, and get a deal done. Because if he can sign a contract, that'll be a massive boost for us, I think, as well. But it's just, I think it's so good that no one came in with that 25 million bid.
And obviously, the same goes for Eriksen, like I said before. But lastly, moving on, there's been a minor development in the Dybala story.
Well, the only development really from today is that the Times are now saying that Tottenham are set to bid for Paulo Dybala, and that's coming from a more legit source than, say, the Evening Standard. Even though Football London's a pretty legit source, I feel, but they were saying that.
Props to Alistair Gold.
Yeah, go follow him on social media. Absolutely great stuff from him. He was saying that Spurs are in talks for Dybala, but now there's more talk about an actual bid being submitted. So this deal could actually happen. I think it looks like we are seriously in for Paulo Dybala. So it's really exciting.
But always take things like that with a pinch of salt, especially with Spurs, because when they say Spurs are preparing a bid, the guy's worth 80 to 90 million and we'll put in a 30 million bid. So,
plus
can
20
mean
million if we win the Champions League, another 20 million for the league, and if he gets 50 goals, another 20 million. So all these.
But yeah, it's exciting times to be linked and saying that we're really in for a guy like this,
and actually having a realistic chance of signing him.
And all of a sudden, the Lo Celso stuff's gone a bit quiet.
Yeah, it went really hot a couple of days ago. Over the past couple of days since the Dybala news has come in, they have gone a bit quiet. And you mentioned that the whole Dybala thing could be a smokescreen to get the Lo Celso deal with the price down, which is very possible. But I don't know. Look, whoever we get, if it's Lo Celso or it's Dybala, very exciting. So really good news that it looks like we're pushing the boat out a bit.
Push comes to shove. If we could only have two players out of the Dybala, Lo Celso and Eriksen, it would be Dybala and Eriksen, hands down for me.
Yeah, man. And that would be such a wow. What if some of that would be?
Well, I think if we can sign Dybala, it actually pushes us on to the next level. I think we'll be a bloody force to be reckoned with, smashing our transfer record transfer like twice in the same window. Ndombele, the midfield is looking really beefy now with him and Sissoko. Sissoko looked dirty today, but if we get Dybala, that strike force is looking dynamite
And it
with
gives
him and
us so
Kane up top.
it gives us so much flexibility. You can play
And
behind
Parrott looking so good in pre-season as well.
You know, Dybala can play out wide, you can play behind the striker, you can play up front. He gives us so much tactical flexibility to whatever formation we want to play. I think it's really, really exciting to see what can happen here.
And what more better player to learn from for Troy Parrott as well, because Troy Parrott's not really a Harry Kane kind of striker. He's more of a Dybala kind of striker.
More tricky.
So, you know, what a player to kind of be under the wing of. And I was so happy with Troy Parrott over the last couple of games, because I think he's been brilliant.
Looks like a real one for the future.
And apparently he's been given the number 18 shirt, so following the footsteps of Jermaine Defoe and Harry Kane. So, look.
You never know.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be part of the first team next season. But
Hopefully.
let's get this fucking Dybala deal over the line.
100%. Let's
That'd
get it
be
over
amazing.
the line. Like, subscribe and comment. Tell us what you think of the Dybala deal. Tell us what you think of Toby Alderweireld's situation. And as always,
Come on, you Spurs.